I've been receiving a lot of backhanded compliments lately. Which, like, don't do that, guys. Just give me a real compliment or just lie to my face. I'd rather lie to my face over, like, you giving me a backhanded compliment or just telling the truth about me to my face. Like, just lie to me and make me feel good. Like, what's wrong with that? You know, make me feel good, man. Why do you always have to put me down? Why you guys always putting me down? I put myself down enough as is. I don't need the fucking peanut gallery doing it as well. But I received a backhanded compliment that just cut me to my core. Someone called me Forrest Gump without the accolades. Break that down. Think about that for a second. What is Forrest Gump without the accolades? If he wasn't a ping pong champion, met 5 presidents, fucking Heisman winner, creator of Apple, fucking whatever, fucking, shrimp boat captain, fucks a hot chick who gave him AIDS maybe. What is he? He's a fast retard. I got called a fast retard, which, to be honest, isn't even that far from the truth, because I was in resource room and I had a lot of top speed growing up. But that doesn't mean you have to call me that. Just because it's the truth doesn't mean you have to call me that, man. Like, for real, like, just lie to me, man. And then I didn't wear a hat for the first time. First of all, I didn't wear a hat on stage for the first time in my comedy career. Pretty cool, right? I was being brave because I'm a balding redhead. There's a lot wrong with that sentence. All right, I could dive into that, but I'm not going to. However, I didn't have a hat on, and someone's like, "Oh, you're not even that bald." Fuck you. Just say I have a full head of hair. You don't have to fucking tell me the truth. I know the truth. I say it to myself every day in the mirror when I'm shitting on myself to start my day. So could you just not tell me the truth, man? Oh, you're not even that bald, which is like backhanded compliment. Backhand. How about you cut off the backhand and just give me a compliment? Tell me that my personality is cool. That's pretty much all I got. Looks wise, I mean, that's a tough thing to lie about. If you're trying to give me a compliment on my looks, totally understand that. I've seen better days, I've seen better days. I used to have less chins. All right, I used to be able to see my penis. Okay, I used to not have to wear a bra. Okay, but that's fine. That's just my reality now. It's just where I'm living. I could fix it, but I don't give a shit. I could easily hit the gym, get my 6-pack back. Get jacked again. Be one of the cool guys. Be a handsome hunk. But now I'm just a BBW. I'm a BBW. Big boned woman. That's just who I am. That's my truth. And that's just how we live in. But yeah, dude, backhanded comments are so gay. I went out of my way to compliment this comedian this past week. This person had a good set, and I gave her what I thought was a really nice compliment. I compared her to one of the funniest people I know, and I told her, I explained the whole situation. I'm not going to go too into detail, but I thought it was a really nice thing. And she they just fucking, yeah, whatever, thank you. It's like, shut up. But you suck my dick like you're supposed to. Kiss my ass after I give you a compliment. How about a boomerang compliment? You think I was complimenting you for no reason? First of all, anyone who gives you compliments, they've got motive, okay? No one just gives out compliments for no reason. They're expecting something in return, So I was expecting a little something like, hey, you were pretty good tip. Like, hey, you're pretty good tip. Something like that. But no, she's just like, oh, thanks. I was like, oh, just kind of made your whole career. Whatever. I don't even care. I don't even give a shit. I'm fucking not even upset about it. But compliments are fucked up, dude. I like to give genuine compliments when people deserve them. I don't want to fucking shit. Unless people need a little extra sauce, Maybe they're down in the dumps. I'll hype them up, even though they're rightfully down in the dumps. You ever come across one of those guys who's sad and upset, but they explain to you their situation? You're like, oh yeah, you should be sad and upset. Your life sucks, So in that situation, I'll be like, oh no, you're not that bad. You're good. You're good. But I'm expecting you to be like, no, you're better. And then I'll say, yeah, you're right. You're right. But yeah, dude, most compliments are boomerang compliments. Everyone's expecting something in return. So I try not to do that, but I've been guilty of it, whatever. Who cares? But Forrest Gump without the accolades killed me. Speaking of Forrest Gump without the accolades, today was the New York City Marathon, so a lot of those guys were running around, okay? So a lot of fucking speedy retards out there, all right? The marathon, I was technically in the marathon today, not even gonna lie to you, okay? I had to cross the street back and forth, okay? And I was running, at one point I was running straight with the crowd, then I dipped off to get onto one of the side streets. But as I was up there, I was like, this competition's not really that good. All right. I didn't train at all. And I was already neck and neck with some guy. Granted, I fucking cut through and ran with him for 2 steps and then ducked out. But for those 2 steps, I was hanging with him. All right. And also, he was probably halfway through the marathon. He was definitely a lot more tired than me. But also, I'm a fat fuck out of shape guy. Okay. So I'm fucking out of breath all day long. So my life is like running a marathon. I walk up the stairs, I'm like, ooh, fuck. So I feel like we were the same, and I was neck and neck with him for 2 steps. But I thought I was gonna end up like fucking Simba's dad did. I was like Frogger, like also was like a stampede of people, and I was like going in, going back, going in, shaking them up. I crossed some guy up actually. I hit him with a hezzy. Got him. He fell. He was yelling at me. But that's his fault, dude. Stand on your toes, dumbass. It's a sporting event. At every sporting event, you should be prepared for any sport. That's how I see it. When I play basketball, I'm prepared for a football event to break out. But look at hockey, dude. Hockey becomes fisticuffs. Hockey becomes boxing, you know? So you just got to be prepared. You never know when, like, someone's going to throw a fucking football into the middle of the court and you're like, oh, okay, now it's fucking ground and pound, cloud of dust. Let's run it up now. Let's throw the ball. Let's air it out. I'm ready for any sport at any time. That's just the kind of athlete I am. But that fucker, I crossed his ass up. No big deal. Kind of made him a laughing stock. I thought about seriously going up to the water tables and just filling all the water up with vodka. Would that have been bad? I thought about it. I think that would have been a cool prank. You know, these runners, they're fucking on their high horse. You got to bring them down a peg every now and then. Let them drink a cup of vodka when they're dying of thirst. You know? Let them appreciate the good things in life. That's what I would have done. I should have done it. Fuck. I'll do it next year. Just pure grain alcohol. Just in a cup. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Ugh, fuck. Oh. And also, you're looking at that as a negative? What are you doing? That's a positive, if anything. You're getting a little drunk on the run. You know what happens when you're drunk? You black out. You lose your memory, right? And what happens, like, you're in the middle of a race. You're thinking, oh, I can't wait for this to be over. You get a little drunk during the race. Boom, you black out. You wake up in bed the next day, and you're like, I don't even remember the race. So it's as if you didn't even do it. So you're kind of on autopilot. And that's kind of a good little trick. So maybe people should start getting hammered for these marathons instead of drinking Michelob Ultras at the end. Yeah, I earned this Michelob Ultra. Yeah, I burned all the calories. I earned this. Shut up. But also the marathon, it was cool. It was a cool event. I didn't go. I had to do like podcasts and comedy stuff. So I didn't go. I had a friend running. Shout out to him, Matt Farrar. The boy ran it. Congrats, buddy. But I was seeing a lot of fatties with signs, which makes sense. You're not going to see the fatties in the race, right? I didn't see one fat person run. Let's be honest here. I wasn't in the race. All right? I'm fat. I didn't see one fatty boom batty. One fucking obese person run. Would have been sick if like there's an obese guy and there's like 4 people behind him just pushing, like rolling him around. Like, you know how like sometimes like disabled guys will like do marathons and like they'll be in the wheelchair and a guy will be running with them. And then they'll be like, oh my God, this guy ran the marathon. He was in the marathon even though he was a paraplegic, but he had his buddy pushing him the whole way. What an inspiring story. Why don't they do that with fat people? Just get a fat fuck, put him on his stomach and just roll him. Roll him the 26.7 miles or whatever it is. I think that's a good idea. And that's a smart move. You know, look out for the fatties. That's a disease. You know, shout out to the fatties. Shout out to me and mine. Shout out to me and mines. You know, could I have ran the marathon this year? Yeah, probably no training. I probably just could have fucking ran it in flip-flops if I wanted to. You know, I didn't want to. I'm just tired of winning all the time. You know, I would have came in first in that race backwards probably. But like, you can only win so much. You got to leave it up to the nerds. You know, the nerds in the short shorts with the fucking weird shoes, tank tops. You know, their little fucking pinned like number on them. Fucking, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll run the marathon. Nah, I won't. I definitely won't. Not a marathon guy. I'm more of a sit down and chill kind of guy. You know, I'll watch the marathon on TV. I'll throw that on. But even that, I was out of breath doing that. You know, I'd be out of breath doing that. Okay? Because I'm a fatty. I'm a fat guy. Out of shape guy. But what even is in shape? You know, let's break that down. What even is in shape, guys? 6-pack, fucking sex lines and fucking jack back and arms. What makes that in shape and what makes me not in shape? What is in shape? You know, that's a question that we should be asking. Okay? Because the fatter I get, the less fat phobic I get. And I think that this is a really important community and we need fatties out in the world. Right? How else are you going to feel good about yourself being skinny if you don't run into a couple of fats? We serve a purpose here. All right? When I pop top at the beach and I let my gut hang out, I'm not doing that for me. I don't want to do that. But I'm doing it for all the skinny minis out there who want reassurance that they look good. That's just the kind of kid I am, you know? Marathon is cool, but you could also look at it, you can look at it both ways. Like, the fucking sign, like, what are the fucking signs? No, I guarantee you, no, actually, that's not true. I could see, like, a mom making a nice sign. Like, if I was in the marathon and my mom made a sign and I saw it running, I'd fucking keep powering through. That would actually mean a lot to me. So I'm not going to say that. But I did see a lot of fats with signs. And I saw a lot of fats with signs being like, why are you doing this? Oh, I don't know. For a challenge? Why do you eat 7 Big Macs a day, you fat fuck? I don't know. Because they like it? Because they want to do it? You know, I saw one sign from a fatty guy. Fatty acid, fat Damon. I don't know. Shut up. I couldn't think of anything clever. I saw one sign from a fat chick. And it's always fat chicks too, by the way, because fat guys don't give a fuck. But fat chicks are like, I'm not even fat, but meanwhile, they're monsters. Ugh. I'm not sexist. I'm cool. But I saw one fat person holding up a sign that just said, just use Ozempic. Hey, it's a race. Okay? It's not a race to lose weight. It's a running race. Do you know what a running race is? You dumb fuck. They're racing. It's a competition technically. And also it's a competition within yourself. Even if you're not in like the top 100 people or you're not like a competitive runner, it's still a competition within yourself. I don't expect your fat ass to know that, you know? Why don't you use Ozempic? Hey, you're fat too. You're fat. You're still fat. Why don't you use Ozempic? How about you turn the sign around and read it yourself? Dummy. Fat people with signs is funny during the marathon because it's like nothing makes more sense than that. Than just a fat person holding up a sign while people are like doing active shit. It's just a fat thing to do, you know? And then to shit on it like in the process of a sign is like also fucking lame as hell. I don't know. I'm just surprised when I was crossing the street. I was just, for real, I was surprised I didn't end up like Simba's dad. Okay? Because I was like Frogger. I was like, go 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, go to the left, go to the right, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. And I almost got fucking stomped on, man. I saw my life flash before my eyes. Not gonna lie to you. It was pretty sick, dude. I lived a sick life, man. Tons of chicks, lots of money, cool clothes, cool cars. That's just my life. You know? Was any of it true? No, but fuck you. You know, when my life flashed before my eyes, I choose what my life was. That's my decision. You know? If I want to look back on my life on my deathbed and think, wow, that fucking fivesome with all those supermodels was sick. When I got fucking bukkakied by 6 supermodels, that was awesome. That was an awesome day. You know? When I had 6 chicks circle around me and finger blast themselves over me. All right? That was sick. That was the best day of my life. When I was on that yacht, teeing off into the ocean, Pacific, I don't even know oceans, but one of the oceans. When I was just chilling on that yacht, man, top of the world. One of my best days ever. So sick. And like the first like $1 billion I made was also dope, you know? So cool. Nah, man. Shout out to everyone who ran the marathon. Honestly, like I could shit on it, but I'm not going to. I'm just not in the mood to. I think it's cool. Fuck it. It's cool. Like, good for you guys. I'm not fun. I could easily shit on it if I wanted to. But I didn't run the fucking race, you know? Like, what? I'm just a fucking idiot. That's just a dumb idiot thing to do. So I'm not going to do that. Having said that, everyone who ran today was a retard, and I hate them. Fucking losers. Fuck you. If you ran the race today, you suck. All right? Trying to make me feel bad? 60,000 people trying to make me feel bad? Is that the plan? Because he succeeded. All right? Fucking idiots. Whatever, though, you know? Whatever. I used to love to go running, but like, nah, I don't know. I got to get back into shape. I said this like every episode now, but like, I got to start running. You know, maybe I'll start robbing liquor stores and have the cops chase after me. That'll be my workout. I'm closer to robbing liquor stores than I am to fucking getting back into shape. You know what I'm saying? That's just where my life's heading. My life's like get back into shape and live a good life, or just start robbing liquor stores and go to jail. Kind of heading towards this direction. But I'd be like a cool robber, man. I'd be cool. I wouldn't like hurt anyone. I wouldn't even bring a gun. You know? I'll just show up and be like, hey, I didn't bring a gun out of respect to you guys. Can I just give me the money? Just pop open the register and give me some of the money, you know? I out of respect to you, Chinese sir, running this liquor store, I didn't bring a gun, all right? This is just a stick up. This is no gun stick up. I don't want anyone to get hurt. Just give me the money, please. Just start begging. Please, just give me the money, man. He pulls out a gun. Fuck! Didn't anticipate that. Why do these Chinamen always have guns in the liquor store? I don't know. Going back to the marathon, I saw people like just going on random jobs, like not affiliated with the marathon. They weren't in the race, but they were just running around outside of it. It's like, hey, throw your hat in the ring, dude. See what you got. Put your money where your mouth is. All right? Fucking joggers during the marathon. Like, this is your day. This is your Super Bowl, and you're just going for a random jog. But also at the same time, you pay to do the marathon. No one's stopping you from running 26 miles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just go out and run 26 miles any day you want. And, like, you don't have to pay for anything. You know? Make your own marathon. That's what I would do. If I was ever a marathon runner, I would make my own marathons. And just fucking run, man. I'd probably hire a parade, have them run in front of me. Have one of the fucking trombone guys, like, have a fucking piece of chicken dangling off the back. So I see something, I see chicken, see fucking chicken, and my fat is like, get it. You know that old trick? You know that old ruse? Nah, man. But eventful day. I went to Trader Joe's today for the first time in a while. Where my Trader Joe's at? You know, I'm a Trader Joe. I love Trader Joe's, but actually I don't. I'm only going there, and I only continue to go there, even though I hate it. I don't even like the food. It's annoying. It's fucking packed every hour of the day there. But I'm trying to master it. There's a way to master it where you could, like, get the perfect order, get in and out without having to wait online that long. But it's always a nightmare in there, dude. I walked in, like, 2 steps into Trader Joe's, I hit the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, the line went around the store all the way to the front door. And I was like, I'm just fucking online now. I haven't even got anything. And I'm already online? Where am I going to fucking pay for the experience? I got to go shopping first. So then I was like, fuck, I'm not going to be like one of those assholes who stays in the line and then, like, shops as they go. Like, they run out of line, grab something, run out of line, grab something, leave the fucking shopping cart there. And it's like, that's fucking lame. The person behind me was doing that, and the person in front of me was doing that. And I was livid. Like, by the time I got all my stuff appropriately, not waiting on line, I got off the line and I went through the aisles and I did my check. I looked for everything. I got my snacks, my foods, everything I needed. And I get in line, and there's this animal in front of me with an empty shopping cart. You know? She had an empty shopping cart, and she had just begun her shopping while being online. That is ridiculous. That should not be allowed. Trader Joe's needs to do something about that. Where is this Trader Joe? All right? Where is Joseph? I need to talk to this man. All right? Can't be in line and, like, shop at the same time. That's fucking rude. I don't like it. So one of the times when she went to go, like, she left her shopping cart in front of me, and she went to go, like, down the frozen food aisle and, like, run back. Fucking tipped her shopping cart over, dude. Stepped over it like Iverson. Just fucking hit it with the leap. Continued on. She's like, what happened to my shopping cart? I was like, shut up. I looked her dead in her face. I said, you're behind me now. That's how it's done. Idiot. Fuck you. Nah. I would never do that. Except for maybe I would. But, like, the food's not that great there, man. And it used to be cheap. Now it's, like, expensive. I guess because of inflation, which, get over it, guys. I don't know. I don't know anything about inflation. I just know that, like, what is inflation? Like, you inflate a basketball. Is that inflation? You put air in a basketball, I'm inflating that basketball. I don't know words, guys. I'm not a smart guy. I don't do politics. Fucking the mayoral race. Is that what they say? Mayoral? Fucking don't even know who's in that. Mom Dami. Ooh, Mom Dami for the mommies. Ooh. He's got my vote. He's on social media. He's killing it. He made a viral TikTok. I'm voting for him. Shut up. Fucking, if you see a TikTok with a mayor candidate, and you see that TikTok and it's like, oh my God, he's doing a viral trend. If you see that and you think to yourself, this guy's got my vote, jump off a bridge, you know? Like, go off a bridge, do your fucking stance, and high dive off it to your death. Because, like, what the fuck? I don't have no beef with Mom dying. Trust me, I don't even know enough about him to talk shit about him. But the TikTok thing, like, I saw a couple videos of his, just him doing, like, trends and dances. It's like, yo, dude, you're supposed to run a city, you know? Not exactly the best look. You're doing TikTok dances with 17-year-olds, you know? Not even from, like, a sexual weird standpoint. Just like, you're a nerd, you know? You're doing TikTok dances with people that can't even vote. That makes no sense to me, you know? Fucking give me, I don't know anything about his policies or anything. I know he's, like, talking about buses or something. That's what I hear through the grapevine. He's going to make buses free, which is cool, I guess. I don't take the bus, but whatever. You know, good for the bussins. Good for the bussins. Good for the busty bitches, whatever they call themselves. I don't know what they call themselves. But, like, the TikTok thing is fucking, and Cuomo's a fucking weirdo too, so I'm not going to vote for that guy. But who's the other guy? Fucking Swick or whatever his name is with the beret. I don't know anything about him, so I can't talk shit about him. I can only really talk shit about Mondani because I only saw his TikTok videos. But at the same time, a lot of people I know and love are voting for him. So it's like, why don't I do some digging into it? But then I'm like, fucking, it's politics, baby. I don't do that sort of thing. Ignorance is bliss when it comes to politics, in my humble opinion. You know, I'd rather go on through life just not knowing a single thing about a policy or a bill. Sure, it'll affect me probably. It'll impact my life. But if I don't know that that certain thing is impacting my life, I just get upset at myself. That's fine. That's fine by me. So, how many minutes was that?
21.
21? Shit. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah, dude. You know what I'm tired of? And I'm going to go out on a limb here. I don't know how many people have said this, but tired of racism. You know, I'm over it. I don't do racism. You know, some of you fucks might. I don't. You know, I'm above that. Okay. Twitter was wild this weekend between Halloween and just it being Twitter. It's X. Shut your fucking mouth. All right. I don't care. It's always Twitter. It's going to be Twitter forever. If you call it X, you're kind of a fucking pussy. Suck Elon's dick while you're at it. They had no business changing it to X. Why? Twitter was cool. I like Twitter. But I'll get into the Halloween shit on Twitter in a second. But I saw a tweet about like someone complaining about having a black pilot. That guy's fucking flying a plane for you to get to your destination. And you're going to be like, this guy was probably hired as a DEI. Where do you get off? This guy can fly a plane. You can barely drive a car. How many times did it take you to pass your driver's test? And you're going to complain about a black pilot? The fuck? I've had plenty of black pilots when I've flown. Okay, the only problem with it is when you're on the runway, you get pulled over initially. And it's like, all right, whatever. All right, I get it. Black guy driving something. You got to pull him over. Sick. Fine. You get a little delayed there, but that's comes with the territory, which is a load of crud. You know, I don't agree with it. But it does suck when you're trying to go to like your vacation and you see sirens behind your plane. You know, it's like, fuck, wouldn't happen to a white guy. If my pilot was white, I'd probably get there on time. And that's not a racist joke. It's not a joke about black people being late. And you know what? Maybe black people are late because they're always getting pulled over all the time. You ever think of that? Fuckheads. I hate racism, man. Hate it. Halloween 2025 was racist as fuck, dude. Racist AF. Saw a lot of black faces that belonged to a lot of white people, if you know what I'm saying. Saw a lot of shoe polish on a lot of cheekbones, okay? Mostly from chicks. The fuck is that? A lot of white chicks were going in blackface. I don't know where they get off. You know, a bunch of Karens going on fucking blackface. I heard one chick say the N-word. You know, a white chick said the N-word. And she justified it because she was in blackface. She's like, no, I'm in blackface. I get to say it. What? That's two things. That's two strikes. Honestly, that's like 75 strikes. You're out of here. Using blackface as a way to say the N-word is actually kind of genius. You know, and I think we should let that slide. You know, it makes sense. They're black, technically. You can't say they're not black. All right? They've got the face paint on. No, I'm kidding. Who the fuck does? Like, I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. I don't get blackface. That's just me, man. I'm like a cool liberal guy. You know? A lot of you fucks might be like, no, what's wrong with blackface, dude? It's just a prank. It's a joke. Who cares? Take a joke. It's like me, though. It's like, nah, I'm like cool liberal chill guy. It's like, don't do that, man. Don't do that, dude. You know? Whatever. I saw a black guy, and he was in whiteface. And I was like, wait a tick. Wait a tick here. That doesn't seem fair. I totally think white people shouldn't be doing blackface. Don't do that to my culture, you know? Don't do that to my culture. Don't put on whiteface and then do the black guy, white guy voice, you know? Well, actually, I am a black guy dressed as a white man. Yes, I am white now. Do you believe it? How the heck are you, Bill? We don't sound like that. We sound cool. Listen to me now. We don't sound, hey, how are you, Bill? I'm a white man. Nice to meet you. Let's go mow each other's lawns. We're white. Let's have fun. Let's go drive by the police and flip them off because we can. Because we're white guys. Nah, I don't care. Go off, Kings. I really don't give a shit. I'm just being a fucking asshole. Seriously, though, like, I'm fucking around. If you're a fucking white person and you care about a black person doing whiteface, like, if you use that as, like, they can do it, shut the fuck up. Like, how simple is it? Like, they get to do it. Get over it. Stop, like, fucking comparing. Like, it doesn't matter. Just let them do it. You know? They've been persecuted enough. Like, Let them have a little fun at our expense. Now you can't take a joke, dumb fuck. You hypocritical bitch. You know? They can go in whiteface. I can't go in blackface. The fuck? Now you're not taking a joke. And then you go in blackface and you're like, oh, what? They can't take a joke? Hypocritical fuck. Tired of it. Tired of the hypocrisy in life. A lot of hypocrisy out there. Not a fan of it. Just fucking stay true to yourself, baby. Was that racist? Probably. Probably a little bit. Did I mean to do that accent? But it's only racist because of you. Because of how you're interpreting it. I was doing an Indian guy. You ever think of that? Yo, what's up, baby? I'm just an Indian. That's my Indian impression. You're thinking the wrong thing. You are. How about you take a look in the mirror and address yourself? You know? Whatever, you fucking morons. I don't even know where I'm going. My life. Fucking Jesus Christ. You ever like do shit every day, like everyday shit, and then like you'll do something that reminds you of an ex? I've been running into that problem a lot lately. Keep doing shit that's like, oh shit, me and my ex used to do this. Oh my God, my ex got me this fucking flannel. And I throw it on and I've got fucking tears coming down my cheeks. Like even at Trader Joe's, I got this like fucking buffalo chicken dip that I love, but I only used to get it with my ex. I was like, fuck it, I'll get it. I'm over it. And then fucking 3 chips into the dip, it's fucking underwater because I'm just crying my ass off. You know? It's sad. You know? Buffalo chicken dip should not be underwater, man. It doesn't taste as good. But I was just fucking, oh my God, I ate this chip dip with my fucking girlfriend and now she's gone. Whatever. Get over it, Jim. No. Fine. I'm a schizophrenic. Nah. But like it does suck sometimes though when like you get hit with the random memories, you know? Like I'm fine. Like it is what it is. Like I'm past it, but it does suck when you get those random memories. But it's also kind of funny at the same time when you're like, yo, dude, that was fucking 4 years ago. Get over it. Fucking just fine now. Whatever. I was thinking this recently, like, not recently. Well, here's what happened. So after my show on Friday, I had a Halloween show, dressed as Prince Harry. Everyone thought it was Trump. Fuck you. Not gonna lie, I had a funny ass bit. I was dressed up as Prince Harry, and then I pretended to be Prince Harry on stage. And I was like, oi, I'd like to dedicate this stand-up performance to me mom. To me mom. I walk around with this picture. This picture, right? I walk around with this picture. And it reminds me of my mom every day. So I won't forget her, right? It's an old relic. It's an old picture from the 90s, right? So I'd like to show that with you people. So I'm doing this on stage. And I reach into my jacket pocket. And I pull out a picture. I'm like, here's the picture of me mom. I love her. And it was just a picture of her car accident. Her mangled car. I thought it was funny. I was like, this is me mom. Ain't she beautiful? Just a fucking... I thought it was funny. Whatever. No one else did. But fuck you. So it is funny. And then I wanted to go, as soon as that bombed, I was like, I had a bunch of more jokes about Prince Harry. But as soon as that bombed, I was like, fuck. I'm not going to do any more. I wanted to do one where I was like, you guys know the movie Tangled, right? Me and a couple of producers are looking to remake that movie about me mom, Princess Diana, right? Instead of being called Tangled, it's going to be called Mangled, right? And trying to get her out of a tower? No, we try to get her out of the smashed up car, right? Mangled in theaters, brought to you by Disney, right? No one thought that was funny, even though I didn't even say that, but I just assumed no one thought it was funny because of the first joke. But anyway, after that show, I was talking to this woman, this lady. We were just talking about movies. And I had no hand up, dude. Like I'm a fucking man. Men are the worst, you know? Fucking every guy that talks to you, like if you're a chick and a guy's like, oh, I'm your friend, it's like maybe 70%. But there's always gonna be a little percentage of that guy wanting to fuck you. It's just, I don't know, it's just a man thing. But when I was talking to this chick, I had none of that crossed my mind. We were just talking about movies. And it was a fun conversation. And then she was like, I gotta go. And I was like, all right, see ya. Fucking whatever. Later. Nice talking to you. I was like, oh, nice talking to you. It was a good convo. And I love movies. I love chopping it up about movies. So I was just interested in her movie taste. Then I walked, we were outside and I walked back inside. She left. And I go up to my friends and 2 of them, one chick, one dude, like, oh my God, you got her number? And I was like, nah, didn't even cross my mind, you know? Which is like, maybe I'm just growing, dude. Maybe I'm just growing as a person, you know? Did I fucking DM her later that night after they said that? Yeah, I did. But that's only because they said that. You know, that's on them. I wouldn't have done that. But then they got in my head and I was like, should I have asked for her number? So at the end, it wasn't a bad deal. I asked her a fucking question about the movie conversation. And then she left me undelivered, which I've graduated from being left unseen to left undelivered. And let me tell you something. Left undelivered hurts so much more than being left unseen. Okay? Here's the move. Here's a chick move I've noticed. They'll leave you undelivered for like 3 or 4 days and you'll forget about it. And the second you forget about it, somehow they know. I think it's like like when they get their period, they have like a sixth sense. That's just how women work. Like when they get their period, they're like, oh my God, he forgot that I didn't answer the DM. Now I can open it and see what he said and then not answer. So that's what they do. It's a little mean. It's a little fresh. It's a load of crud. But I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, dude, like the fucking like, not even like making it to the scene level hurts, dude. Because when I see delivered, I'm like, she doesn't even care enough to see what I said. You know? Wow. I must be a piece of shit. Whoa. Then I drunk DM 17 other people and try to get the numbers up, right? No, I'm kidding. But not really. But I am, you know, because I'm a different guy. I changed. I've grown. But seriously, it was weird though. Like, I got back inside and I was like, oh, you got our number? And I was like, nah, dude, like fucking, we're just talking about movies, you know? But that's just me, man. I'm just a feminist, non-sexist guy. You know, I treat women the same as men, you know? Fucking, I was farting around her too, letting it rip, man. I used to only fart around dudes. And then I started farting around chicks. None of them fuck me anymore, but at least they respect me. Like, he just treats me like a dude. I'm like, hell yeah, I do. Treat everyone like a dude, you know? And not the stereotypical meaning of dude. I just like treat everyone the same is what I'm trying to say. But I was a little thrown off by that. I just thought it was not by them asking. It's a total fucking normal thing to ask. I was just like, wait a minute. I didn't think about that at all. I didn't even think to ask for a number. Maybe it's because I'm just like, I'll probably get denied and I'm afraid of denial. I don't know. I'm not going to get into the inner workings of my brain, even though that's this entire podcast. But I had a friend say something dumb that everyone has said before. But I had a friend be like, my best friend's my dog. And he said it genuinely. My best friend's my dog. And then I thought for a second. I was like, the fuck about me? What am I? You're fucking choosing a mutt over me? The guy can't even talk. Not to mention your dog's a female. Fuck you, dude. Your best friend's a female? What are you, gay? But I thought more about it. And then I realized something. At his wedding, I went to this dude's wedding. You know who wasn't at the wedding? His best friend, the dog. You know who was at the wedding? You know who dropped $200? What'd your dog give you? What'd your dog give you? Seriously. Nothing. He didn't even show up. Some best friend. He didn't even make it. What was he out? Fucking raw dogging some dames? Some Danes? Great Danes? I don't know what he was up to. But he wasn't at the wedding. That was for damn sure. He was at the sitter or he was out getting shit-faced at the bar. I don't know what your dog does. You know? My best friend. Shut up. You know when someone's dog is their best friend? I was watching this documentary and it was about this like active war reporter, like someone who goes into like active war sites and like reports on it and like gets footage and all that stuff. And he had autism. And they did a segment about him and his dog. He was like, my dog's my best friend. And then they showed him with his dog. And I was like, that guy gets to say his dog's his best friend. He takes him everywhere. Fucking like the whole autism thing. Like I'm not going to get into that aspect of it, but the fact that this guy like just found a connection with his dog, like that's a best friend. You got a dog so you could post it on Instagram. You know, there's a difference. That guy needs that dog. That's a best friend. You fucking got a dog so you could take a picture of it, then leave it at home during your wedding. All right? It's a little weird if you ask me. It's my best friend. Yeah? You ever two-man to fucking chick with him? Like we and you did? Kidding, that never happened. That'd be so cool if that was true, though. Damn, dude. Bro, fucking, we've been through war together. What have you done with your dog? Not to mention your dog's not even a rescue. Your dog's not even a rescue. Okay? You got it from a breeder. Okay? A little fucked up. People who like say that shit are fucking dumb. That makes me mad. Oh my God, you didn't get a rescue? Yeah, a fucking rescue dog? Mine's a rescue. Yeah, your dog has 2 legs and 1 eye. How fun is that fucking thing? All right, my dog looks like a fucking model. All right? I got mine from a breeder. You're damn right I went to a breeder. I don't want a dog that looks like fucking riffraff. But all these dogs need homes. They have a home. It's called the pound. But they get no love there. They get plenty of love from the people that work there. That's why people volunteer to work at the Pound. All right, they're getting plenty of love. Arguably more love than you're going to give them. All right, you're not even inviting your dogs to your weddings. You're claiming they're your best friends? The fuck? Cut it out, man. That documentary I was watching was really weird, though. You know? I was only half watching. I was like on Tinder half the time. And it was weird, though. I shouldn't have done that. Going on like a fucking dating app while watching like, it was a horrific documentary. It was like they showed the guy's body. Like they went really dark with it. It was a really dark thing. It was about this journalist who like filmed over in like all the war places. I don't know. You know, I don't give a shit. I don't know the war places. You know, over in fucking Istanbul. I don't know. Where is Istanbul? I don't fucking know. You know? I don't know. But it was sad. It was very interesting. Like those people, like they get legit PTSD from it. I know they're not fighting and it's like they're fucking putting their lives on the line to like tell a story. Right? And he literally paid the ultimate price. He like died in active battle trying to get the story. And it was a really sad, like thought-provoking documentary. And I'd be watching it. Then I look down, look at Tinder, and be like, oh, that girl's kind of hot. And I look back up and be like, oh shit, that's horrific. But, oh my God, Stacy, right. Oh, you're fat, left. Nice. And then like, I got kind of horned up on Tinder, right? Which happens, dude. I'm a man. Whatever, dude. So then like, I was like, fuck it. I forgot that there was a horrific documentary on in front of me. Started looking at porn in my room. So now I'm ripping porn on my phone while simultaneously watching some fucking dead guy in like the active war battle scene, you know? I'm just like I'm half chubbed up, then like crying at the same time. It was weird. It was a weird experience, and I don't suggest anyone do it. You know? If you're watching a horrific documentary, put the phone away. Stay off the dating app, stay off the porn. Because you don't want to fucking get a half in a ring. You don't want to get hard looking at porn and then look up and you see a fucking guy getting shot in the head, which is some of it is what it was. I was like, the fuck am I doing? I had to go for a walk. I had to go outside. I had to go touch grass. I was like, this is just retarded. So don't do that, folks. Learn from me. I'm a weird guy, but also very cool. You know, very cool liberal, super cool lib, feminist, non-sexist dude, as I mentioned earlier. But all right, folks, that's it. That's our episode. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. See you around. Later.
The beat is sicker than the blood in your stool. The way it repeats could shrink you like a stuttering fool, uttering butter king jewels. This might have been cool. Schooled her how to wash away the crud in the drool pool. Made his chrome dome glisten. At first he couldn't tell she had a chromosome missing.